Okay, hi guys, we're back on the bullet again. This is the ACME lead screw that I cut a little while ago, and I've had a bit of trouble getting hold of the ACME coupling nut. So I thought what it might be fun to do is to try and make a tool to single point on the lathe the nut for this lead screw. And that's going to be interesting because it's small and it's coarse and it's an ACME, form thread, but we'll try it and see how we go. I'm just going to pop this into here because I think I've got enough stock on the end of this to make the nut, and see what we've got in here somewhere. I've been reorganising. I bought myself a new toolbox. Very smart. I've had a big reorganisation, and I've got some quarter tool steel. That's all stuck together. I get that. I've got some quarter tool steel that we might be able to do something with. Okay, I've just faced the end off, and I'm gonna. I've moved my tool up 9/3/8 thou on my dial indicator. I'm just going to put a mark here, and I'm going to turn this down to 1/2 inch for 938 thou. That will make it like the coupling nut in Tom's drawings. So let's do that and come back in a second. We'll do a calibrating cut first and then just take a measurement. You've seen all this before, so we'll come back when there's something more interesting happening. Okay, I got a couple of tenths under my 1/2 inch there, but I just polish it. I find these inserts, they're fantastic when you can keep your surface speed high and really raw into things. I probably should have used a high speed, a nicely honed high speed steel for finishing cuts on this, because as I say, 1000 RPM, struggling to get the surface speed up at 1/2 inch diameter. So anyway, here's what it is. I think I'll part this off next, see how that goes, get a parting tool nicely honed, part it off to the required length. I can turn this diameter when I've done that, and then we'll drill it. We'll just pop it back in the collet chuck, it won't go far off centre. We'll drill it. No, I won't. I'll drill it now and just see how small this tool needs to be. I'll do all my drilling operations before I move it in the chuck. Alright, the maximum minor diameter for this thread, 0.2817. I've found a 7.2mm drill here, which will be about 279. 279, yeah, 279. So I'm going to drill it with that initially, and that will give us a rough idea of just how small we need to make this tool to get in. I think I'll start grinding the tool steel until it fits down the hole, and then we'll look at grinding the cutting edge on it and see if we can find some tricks to do that. give my parting tool a little bit of a hone. Excuse me, moved it up 1.88, slowed it down a bit. We'll see if we can break another parting tool. That went well. We like that. Don't like stressful, nasty noises when we're parting. Okay, so this is what I've got. I've drilled a clearance hole at the back. Yeah, it's not a nice finish where it's parted, but we can clean that up later. A clearance hole at the back because I'm going to be happy with about 1 inch of thread. I'm hoping to get 1.25 inches of thread in here, which will be like 14-15 threads. More than enough for what this vise is going to do. Now I've got a lot of grinding to do because I've got to get this bit of 3/8 to fit inside here initially, and then we'll try and make a cutting tool of it. So I'm going to go and do a bit of roughing, and then I think it's about as far as I'll get for tonight. But I hope you've enjoyed watching. I will try and do some more tomorrow. Please like, share, subscribe if you think this might be interesting. Okay, I've made a start rounding it by just grinding a series of, grinding flats onto the corners. And that's about all I'm going to do for tonight. We'll do a bit more tomorrow on the belt sander. I'll get the roughing out of the way. And hopefully we'll be able to do something with that. We'll see. Okay, just finishing off on the belt sander because I think I've got more chance of getting it parallel. And that does it? No, wrong end. Does that fit down there? Yeah, getting close. Not quite all the way, so a bit more belt sanding, and we'll be there. Okay, it's a fit. There's our tool. A little bit of clearance. I parted it off first and made the other end bigger to give the chips a chance to get out, because there isn't going to be much room for anything. I'll have to make a little bit of relief, there isn't going to be much room for anything. Next thing to do is to grind about half the top away there for where we're going to form our cutting edge. So we'll do that. Lots of quenching. Don't want the heat to build up on this stuff. It'll take a little while, but as soon as it's too hot to touch, quench it. Okay, now it is beginning to look like a cutting tool, which I'm kind of pleased about. There's going to be, put it the way it goes in the lathe, there's going to be some relief needed here, possibly some here, and to form a tooth shape, thread shape on the end there. I'm going to come back to that tomorrow. Maybe this is going to end up a two-part video, so if you think it's going to be interesting, I'll try and get part 2 on tomorrow. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you very much. Good night.